Hi, recently I learned quite a few things about love that I obviously didn't have any idea about before. So I was thinking about sharing those, but now I think it's better if I let Jesus share it as much as I can allow him speak through me. So this is what I feel like doing. And you can rest and receive, but also be ready and give permission to God to rip away all the false ideas of love. So be ready to get rid of some bad ideas about love, some false definitions, some things that you thought they are love, but they are actually not. Holy Spirit, we open ourselves up to you, and we are ready for you to take away and rip away anything that is not of love's nature. Thank you. You learn from your experiences what love is. Love is caring, love is feeding, love is paying for the bills, love is taking you to the playground, love is playing board games, love is cleaning up, love is taking you to the farm fair, love is explaining the math to you. Love is when someone takes you out on a date. Love is when someone takes you on a trip and takes care of you and buys you clothes or whatever. You learn what love is based on what people do and what people call love, and what are the situations you feel loved in. And you start to draw a picture of love. This is what love looks like. And you make a collage of love. All the loving and seemingly loving happenings of your life is put into that collage of love, and you start to paint a whole picture of what love all includes. And this becomes your definition of love, and you are quite sure about it. Like, this is what love is, this is all of love, what I experienced. And you are so sure of that understanding and that concept and definition of love you gained and collected, that you start to look for that kind of love. And this is where it starts to get problematic. You start to measure how much people love you based on your definition of love. I mean, whether they do all the points you think love includes. If you think the definition of love is cooking for you and cleaning for you and doing everything for you and thinking for you and clinging to you and doing all that they can for you and making unnecessary huge sacrifices, then you think this is love, so you expect that kind of love from others, and you feel you are not loved enough or not loved at all when people who say they love you don't do those things. And you feel angry and abandoned, and you start to have issues in all kinds of relationships because of that. what's even worse is that that definition of love you gained is applied into the way you try to love others. Because you think this is love, you love people that way. So if you think loving is giving as much free place as possible and not calling and not participating, just checking out whether they are still okay, when they are in a huge trouble you help, but you give complete freedom. It looks like you don't even care because you think they live their lives and this is how it should be, and you are not into every details of their lives, because that's what you learn love is, and this is how you start treating people when you love them. And they feel probably bad about it because their definition of love is completely different. And you know what? All definitions of love are faulty. All definitions of love are inaccurate. Most of them are actually twisted, and some of them are actually the very opposite of love. Some of my beloved ones really love me, and they do things to me that are so against my definition of love, and I feel so irritated about it. And this is what you feel when you try to measure people by your twisted definition. And all of humanity has a twisted definition. And you need to come to me, to the source of love, to recognize what love is, to discover and learn what love actually is. It's not your fault. You are left with what you gained as a definition. This is the only ingredient you have. If you don't come to me and get the real thing and learn what love actually looks like, you cook from what you have. You can only do the best you can based on what you think love is. And I need to tell you that love is loving in a way that the love is needed. I always love you the way you need to be loved. If you need a hug and if you need comfort and kindness, I will be that for you. If you need someone to do things and stand up for you and be harsh, I will be that for you. If you need space and freedom and not much attention, I will be that for you. If you need help with all the little details of your life, I will be that for you. You need to learn what love is from me. And if you learn it, you might be able to be that love for others. There are so many problems in this world because people try to love each other based on their twisted or inaccurate definition of love, and they are sometimes the opposite of each other, and the people feel rejected and not loved enough, or straightforward hated, while the other people say, I loved with everything, I loved you with everything I could. I sacrificed all to you. I have given everything of me. I have done everything for you. And the other person is like, but you haven't given me the one thing I think love is. And you know what? You cannot get out of this game by expecting people to understand your definition of love. If you expect people to love you with perfect love, you will be disappointed all your life. And you can actually appreciate that they try to love you based on their definition, even if it's completely twisted. You can realize that, oh, they don't hate you, even if they look like they are hating you. They just do what they can with what they have. The way you can step out of this game is when you allow me to teach you love, and you become that love for yourself and for others. And it works like giving space for me to heal you. Sometimes teaching you love means that I have this nudge that you shouldn't tell someone off, or you should call this person because you neglected them. But mostly it's not that practical. Learning love is mostly about allowing me to love you. And the more you allow me to love you, the more you will accidentally love people the right way, the way they needed to be loved. Let me give you full definition, an all-inclusive, holistic definition of what love is, by allowing me to love on you. And this is how you learn. You receive love. The false definition was learned by receiving that kind of love. And the perfect definition of love also comes from receiving that perfect way of being loved. So this is what I want to do to you, if you allow me. And it ripples through the whole universe. You don't know how many people are affected when you allow me to love you. Actually, all of humanity is grateful if you let me teach you the real love. The more people receive real love, the more can give this to others. The more people can spread it. The more people can give it to other people. But even if you don't give that love that you received, which is quite unlikely, but even if you keep all of it to yourself, it's worth it, because you won't spread the pain by not loving people the way they needed to be loved. And you won't spread the pain by being frustrated or angry with the people who don't understand your definition of love, who don't love you the way you need love, because you receive that love that you actually need straight from me. And of course you can teach other people, it's not just about love language, it's the essence of love, it's the means of love, it's the tone of love. It's not just about giving gifts or not giving gifts, or hugging or not hugging. It's part of it, but it's being involved in all the details of my life. Is it love for you, or is it control for you? Or not calling you and letting you do whatever you want for months, and every now and then checking on whether you're still alive. Is it freedom for you, or is it neglect for you? We are in complete different dimensions when it comes to love. And Jesus says you need to come to me to get the real version. the essential version, the divine version, the only version. All the other ideas of love, when we cling to each other and force each other and control each other, and we feel empty without each other, and we have our identity in each other, they are not love, they just look like it. We can name them love, but they are not. Love is what I am, and you need to know what I am and who I am in order to learn what love actually looks like and then how it behaves. And it gives you great freedom. You no longer have to expect people to meet those needs. You can be free to just love them with that full love that you already know. You can step out of this circle by becoming this love for yourself and for others. There aren't many people who become that source of love in this world. Everyone is looking for other people to match their definition of love. And most of the time it doesn't match well. And all kinds of terrible things can be done in the name of love. I've done all of this because I loved you. I sacrificed this, I've done that, I paid that, I gave that much time, and none of them was asked for, none of them was needed. And it causes so much hurt on both ends. Most of the crimes, the greatest crimes of history, are done with a certain definition of love. Like, I had to do this because I had to protect my family, I had to feed my family, I had to do I had to protect my nation, I had to protect my people, I had to protect my country, I have to protect my continent, and this is why I've done this and that, and terrible things are on that list that are done by by this do-it-yourself definition of love. Even Hitler loved the German country, the German nation, and he wanted to protect it. And was it love? It wasn't, but he thought so. I don't say that you will do terrible things if you don't allow me to love you. I don't want to scare you. All I want to tell you is that being okay with the definition you already gained and collected throughout your life about love is not that much. Some adjustment needed, some realignment needed. So that kind of innocent, this is all I could do, I've done everything because I loved you kind of approach can actually lead to a lot of destruction. Maybe not nationwide, but maybe in your family, or maybe in your circle of friends, or maybe just for yourself. But even that is too much. If you're only causing harm to yourself with your twisted definition of love, it's way too much. Way too much unnecessary pain. Come to me and learn from me what love is. Learn from me how humble and meek and kind I am. I have all the love, the whole portion of love, everything that love entails is found in me. Do you want to discover it? Would you give time and space from your life to discover it? Thank you. Amen.